Hi everyone, it's Chloe from Vet Yogi bringing you your 5-minute doggy yoga or Doga sequence with Vetz Petz. I'm going to be joined by Freddie for the sequence. If you have a dog nearby and you want to let them join in, feel free. Just let them do their own thing. No need to take it too seriously, just have fun with it. If you don't have a dog, you can just bring one to mind and visualize one throughout your practice. So let's start in extended child's pose. Knees as wide as your yoga mat, big toes together, sink the hips back down over the heels and reach out with the arms, lowering the forehead down to the mat. And I hope that you're not getting licked to death as much as I am here. Thank you, Freddie. And if your little friend does decide to come over and play, feel free to interact with them. But try and take this moment just to connect to your breath, inhaling and exhaling deeply through the nose. Seeing if as you exhale you can send some of that breath down into the hips, releasing any tension there. If you can, reaching through the arms, feeling the stretch across the upper back. Couple of rounds of more deep inhalations and exhalations. Last inhalation, and as you exhale, carefully walk the knees back under the hips and come up into a nice neutral tabletop. From here, we're going to go forwards into an extended puppy pose. So keep the hips stacked on top of the knees and we'll walk the hands forward. So this can be quite intense. Just go at your own pace. And if you don't quite make it all the way down to the floor, you can bring the floor up to you with a yoga block. Otherwise, just give it a go. So hips staying over knees. Reach forward with the arms and lower the sternum down towards the mat. You can either come down like I am with your chin, or if that doesn't feel good, you can bring the forehead to the mat. Either way, feeling a nice deep stretch across the front of the shoulders. Thank you, Freddie. Freddie's showing he's still a playful puppy, even though he's nearly 3. Breathing here. Try and hold it for another couple of breaths. And then nice deep inhale and exhale. Carefully slide the hands back and walk yourself back up to a tabletop. And just take a couple of circles here, just finding any relief through the shoulders and the upper back body, going one way and then the other. Come back to neutral. Inhale and tuck the toes, and exhale, push up through the hands, hips lift up towards the ceiling into downward facing dog. And remember, you can keep your knees bent as much as you need to get a nice straight back, really pushing down through the hands, reaching up through the sit bones, and then you can lower the heels down if you have the flexibility in the hamstrings. Otherwise, keep the focus while maintaining a nice straight back. Find a little bit of stillness here if you can. And then from here, we're going to go into a little bit of a flow using our breath to move from downward facing to upward facing dog. So take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale fully. And then here we go. Inhale, come through plank. You can roll over the toes into upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling through plank, coming over into upward facing dog. Exhale, back, through downward facing dog. One more time, inhaling, lifting up through the chest into your upward facing dog. Exhaling, back into your downward facing dog, and just pedal the legs out here. Take one last deep inhalation here, and as you exhale, bring the knees down, widen them back out, and we'll finish the same way we started in a nice extended child's pose. Good boy, Freddie. Breathing deeply here. Inhale And as you exhale, gently walk yourself back up to a seat. Take a moment to appreciate that special dog in your life. Well done. Hey, thank you for licking me to within an inch of mine. Hope you enjoyed that as much as Freddie and I did here. Thank you very much for practicing with us. Namaste.